These are the worst changes DoorDash has done in 2023. I feel like 2023 was the year of changes for DoorDash. Is it just me, or do you feel like there were more changes this year than any other year in the past? What is it saying that I can make a whole worst video of DoorDash in 2023? Yeah, it really was that bad. Changes can be good, but when it came to DoorDash this past year, I feel like the only thing that was coming out of my mouth, there was another update. I'm going to be honest, I hated most of them and thought they were just complete. Because with DoorDash, most changes benefited them, made DoorDash more money, and took away money from the Dasher right out of our pockets. I don't know about you, but anytime money or opportunities are taken away from me, I get really pissed off. I sit here and tell you to overcome, adapt, and to change your strategies to make money, which in theory, that's what every driver should be doing. But should we have to, as a Dasher, do that in order to work the DoorDash platform? It seems just so crazy to me, but it's reality and it's complete crap. The worst changes that DoorDash made in 2023 is a list based off of my own area and market. I'm sure I missed many more updates off of this list, but that's where you guys come in and leave it in the comments. What is the worst change you have seen in your own markets this past year? This list is in no particular order, not bad to worst, not in chronological order, just a list of just bad changes DoorDash has made that came my way this year and that either affected my DoorDash money as a Dasher, affected the way that I work, or is just complete crap. So let's get right into it and go down memory lane. Delivery streaks. They tested this out a couple of months ago in some markets and then did a rollout to many more markets recently. My opinion, it is a scam to get orders delivered and reasons really not to pay the drivers the streak dollar amount. First, you can't decline an order to get the money. My area, it was $9. There is no way, at least in my market, you can get 6 amazing orders straight. They're usually long miles, no pay, or no tip orders. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Not really. The reason I say this is a scam because other Dashers, including myself, have noticed and have complained that when you get to the last order to complete the streak, something mysteriously happens, like an order failed to reach your phone. How many times do you get that one? And then DoorDash pauses you, and then they try to push an order through your pause. Yeah, that's happened to me a couple of times as well. And then once I took a stacked order and it started it all over again. Anything to get orders delivered and not spend the money. See, hence the word scam. Did you complete any delivery streaks in your own area? Did you run into any of these problems? Let me know in the comments. Next, subtotals and item counts just go missing. I was so mad when this change took effect. Many Dashers, like myself, base many order decisions based off of item counts. Would you take an order of 1 item versus 6 items? Let me think about that. Now we fly blind just in the order amount. So frustrating, my God. Now, add on no subtotals. I think I miss this one the most. I could always do simple math in my head based off of how much the subtotal was. On the low end, customer spends $50, 10% tip equals $5 plus base pay of $2.75. Unless the customer was cheap, on the low end, it would be $7.75. On the high end, at 20%, it would be $12.75. At least you could calculate what an order would turn out to be. Now, not so much. Shortly after those updates, they took away the customer's name. To many, this might not seem like a really big deal, but I don't know about you, but as soon as I see some customers' names because they are on my bad list, I automatically unassign orders. Now I have to wait to get to the restaurant to find out who my customer is. Not only that if you have a stacked order on some of them, especially if they are an add-on order, you can't tell the restaurant both names when you arrive because you have to pick up one or jump tasks to figure out what the second customer's name is. Ugh, it's such a pain in the Once again, DoorDash is getting orders delivered. If you like my list so far because you can relate to these changes, don't forget to subscribe before you leave here today. Then there is the new safety pop-up. To me, it's just freaking annoying. Do I really believe saying unsafe at a drop-off is going to affect anything? But have you ever gotten that pop-up in an unsafe neighborhood where you actually needed it? I haven't. Most of mine come up in the best neighborhoods that I have surrounding me. I just don't think that this update affects anything except preventing me from moving on to my next order. Just my opinion. This next update to me was the most annoying of the year 2023, and I thought it wasn't going to last long, and I hoped it was just a test. Yeah, I was so wrong about that. How many times a day do you get your picture is tilted or it's too dark and you have to take the picture again? This happened to me twice today alone. Thanks, DoorDash, for letting me know and preventing me from an easy drop-off. Now on a doorbell camera, I look like a complete idiot that I don't know how to take a picture, especially when I have a flash that has to go off so it's not dark. If you haven't guessed, it's annoying. Do you guys find it annoying? Speaking of annoying, this one is right up there with it, but has me second guessing myself every single darn time. This too I thought was a test that wasn't going to last long and still happens mostly every day. How many times do you do a delivery and you know you're at the right address and this screen pops up? Are you at the right location? You seem to be far away. I'm standing right in front of the house with the correct house number. I think I'm at the right address. Even your map, DoorDash, shows I am at the right address. What's your deal? Basically, what is your problem? Almost every time it has me second guessing where I'm at, and if I'm at the right location, I'm like, yep, I am. I know I said these were in no order, but I really had to save the worst for last. Earn by time. Now, some of you actually might like it, but even though it just came to my market maybe 2-3 months ago, I tried it several times and I cannot get it to work for me. The idea of only making $14 not only sounds horrible when it comes to making so much more with Earn by Offer, but in order to get that $14, you have to take a lot of crap orders, low tip, no tip, and long distance miles. What can possibly be good about that? Some of you say it works during slow times, and I have not had that much success. To me, less pay and DoorDash gets more orders delivered. Win-win for DoorDash, crap orders, and pay for the DoorDash driver. Lastly, base pay cuts. Many of us saw one of the biggest pay cuts ever done by DoorDash this past year. In my market, it got cut by 75 cents, which to me is a crazy amount of money for any driver. I was so mad because who likes losing money? Not me. I can't think of one dasher out there that would think, yippee, I'm so excited, I'm losing money. Every driver who lost money this past year, whether it's 25 cents, 75 cents, should be outraged by DoorDash for taking money from drivers. Because as drivers, our goals don't change because money is taken away. It just means we now need to take more orders or stay out later to make up the money you just took away from us. Call me crazy, but I am trying to find ways of making more and working less. If DoorDash pulls this crap like this, less time spent on DoorDash and more time spent on other apps. And guys, those are my worst DoorDash changes of 2023. Speaking of making more and working less, with all of these changes, do you think it's possible to single app in 2024? For me, my honest answer is no. When apps like DoorDash make changes that take money from you, you do have choices to make. You're not stuck just with that one app. You can still only work that platform. That's an option, but you know you will be taking more orders and also working longer. Or you can adapt to the changes and don't be app reliant and find other apps in your market that will give you the orders that will help you make more money and make smarter decisions. So you're working smarter, not harder. Times are changing, and I don't think we have even, unfortunately, seen close to the end of the changes in 2024. Just a prediction. So what DoorDash change was the worst for you in your market this past year? Did I miss any changes that maybe came to your market and didn't come to mine? I can't wait to compare notes on this one. Are you new here? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget, guys, kindness is always free. I'll see you next time. Peace out.